In this video, we'll learn about sharing and collaborating in Google Docs. If you create a Google Doc for your students or colleagues, you'll need to know how to actually get the doc to the right people. The easiest way is with the Share button at the top right. If you hover over this button, you'll see who currently has access, which is just me at the moment. Click this button to start inviting others to your doc. If the doc is only to be shared with one or a few people, you can type each email here. You can also enter the name of a Gmail group, such as a class or group of co-teachers. For each set of invites, you can set the amount of control they have over the doc. Can edit means that someone other than you can make any changes to the doc, so set this permission carefully. Can comment means that the contents of the doc can't be changed, but the reader can add comments that appear in the margins. And can view means that the reader can only see the doc, but make no comments or changes. You can also add a note such as, "Please read this over and make changes." If I want different permission settings for different people, I can add a fresh invite with different permission settings. Each person you invited will get an email. Depending on the permissions you set, the email will invite the person to edit or view the doc. Another way to share a doc is to send its URL. Click Share, then Get Shareable Link. The URL is automatically copied to your clipboard, ready to be pasted into an email or as a hyperlink. This also requires you to determine permissions. You can decide whether your link recipients can edit, comment, or just view. The Advanced Setting buttons at the bottom also enables you to set or change permissions. All of your recipients are listed here, and you can set different permissions for different people or groups. You can also continue inviting more people. When a doc is opened by multiple people at the same time, you'll be able to see each reader by their initial or image here. Hover over any one of these to see who the person is. If people other than you are editing the doc, you can see the changes happen in real time, as well as the name of the person doing the editing. The chat feature enables you to communicate with everyone currently editing the doc. All viewers will see the same chat window and can enter their own comments or questions or answers here. The Google Docs commenting feature is very useful. If I create a doc that I don't want changed, but I want to hear colleagues' feedback, I can use the Can Comment permission setting. If I have commenting permissions, I can add a comment simply by typing where I want the comment to appear. As the document owner, comments appear both in the doc and along the sidebar. Anyone with editing permissions, including the doc owner, can still make comments. For example, as a teacher, I can comment on a student's doc without making changes to it. To do this, I just highlight the spot where I want to comment and click the Comments link. Then I'll choose Comment. Here, I can leave a note or question for the student. When the student sees my comments in their doc, they can either click Resolve to close the comment or click Reply to answer it. Keep in mind that marking a comment as resolved doesn't mean that the comment disappears. If I go back to Comments, all past comments appear in the list. This is a nice way to track student progress, to see how responsive they are to your feedback. In addition to comments, Google Docs also has notifications. Here I can choose to receive notifications about all changes to all docs I share or receive, or notifications only about my own docs, or no notifications at all. Notifications are sent by email and provide links so that you can go directly to the spot in question in the doc. Another important distinction in Google Docs is the difference between editing and making suggestions. If this setting is editing, then all edits will look like regular text. They won't stand out. But if this is set to suggesting, then edits are marked in a different color as strike-throughs or new text. This way the doc owner can see changes listed as comments and decide which suggestions to keep and which to reject. Accepted suggestions become permanent, displayed in regular text. Finally, sometimes you may want to download a doc onto your computer. This is done in the File menu. When I hover over Download As, there are several formats I can use to get this document, many of which can be opened in other document applications. If no editing is needed, PDF is a good option because it maintains all formatting of things like images and charts.